Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl Temple and welcome back to Stitchy Bee. This week I've got a couple of things to show you. If you remember last time I said I'd be hoping to make a pencil skirt out of that gorgeous blue and white jacquard fabric, so it's a kind of a stretchy cotton, and also a top to go with it. So this is what I'm wearing today. I will show you. So here's the skirt. Now I really love this. It's a high-waisted pencil skirt. It's the ultimate pencil skirt from Sew Over It, and it's got a kick pleat at the back, which is super neat, and it's gorgeous, really summery. When I was sewing this, I thought it was so lovely to sew. I thought it'd be great for a wedding or even to go out during the evenings in the summer for drinks, and it's a really versatile summery skirt. So really like this. The main thing I really liked about it was the shape of it. So I've got the pattern pieces here just to show you what I mean. Now there's actually a lovely curve, so you can see the waist comes here. This is the front part, and then this is cut on the fold. So I do like a pattern where there are few pieces, and this is just lovely. It just gives you that sense that it's not going to take forever to make. So there's that's the front bit, and then you get the back piece to cut out. So you cut out two of these separately, and you can see the kick pleat there, and it's all quite simple to do, and the fit was really good. I did take it in slightly just to get rid of, just to bring it a little bit more snug. So I cut out my usual size 14. It was probably on a slightly larger size. The waist was fine, but I just took in about 1 centimetre through the bottom part. The hem is about that deep on this, and the length was fine on me, but I know a few people have said it is quite long. So I'll just show you where it comes to on me. I'm 5'10", and it's just below the knee, which I quite like because it gives kind of elongates this part, but you might just want to look out and make a shorter hem for yourself. There's two other pattern pieces which I forgot to mention, which are the facing for the inside parts. Again, it's really simple to do, just a standard skirt pattern really, and super quick to sew, so I'd recommend trying that. Also, I said I'd make a top to go with it, and I couldn't resist making another Ogden Cami from True Bias. If you remember, this is the first one I made, and I just fell in love with the shape. This is a really lovely crepe. I made this version in it's kind of a wash satin or a satin charmeuse. I really like sewing this. You might remember my first video. I think I talked about the New Look 6217 top, which I made out of this fabric, and I've worn that for a good couple of years, and it's washed all the time, and it washes really well. So I thought it'd be quite nice to match up the navy with this skirt here. So really pleased with both of those. I've got quite a little collection of Ogdens now, so I've made the first one here. I've got this one on, and if you remember, this is the one I had on last time. And also the Ogden hacked into a dress, which has been great, and you could actually make this as a nightie as well, or a slip, which would be quite nice. And you could even make a matching kimono if you made a belt as well. So there's a couple of thoughts. I do like reusing patterns that I've already got cut out, because it does take a while to stick them together if you do that yourself. But you can always upload them onto a website somewhere like Netprinter, which is a good recommendation, where for £1 or £2 you can get a great big sheet printed out to save you cutting and sticking if you're not a fan of that. So there's a good tip. So yeah, really pleased with both of these. That's probably going to be the last summery make I think I make this year, because I have done quite a few, haven't I? And I've got plenty in my wardrobe now, so I need to start thinking about moving through into autumn. I'm not going to make loads of clothes for autumn, but I would like a couple of jersey pieces. And also, if you remember last week, I've got that lovely linen dress to finish, which is quite good because that will be a good transitional piece to go from summer to autumn or from spring to summer. So that'll be quite a good wardrobe staple, I think, as well. So next time when I come back, hopefully I will have finished that dress there, which is the linen dress I was talking about, in that beautiful pinky calamine linen that I have. And I'll see how I get on. I might make a toile of this first, because that beautiful linen fabric that I have is quite expensive and I don't want to mess it up, and it's always the way, isn't it? The only time where you don't practice or make a toile is the time where you should have. So normally I don't. It just depends on the fabric. Most fabrics I buy are quite reasonably priced, so sometimes they're not much more than what calico would cost, to be honest. So yeah, but I think I might just practice on this one first just to see how I get on, because the pockets are a bit awkward looking, kind of not traditional way of doing it. So I think I'll have a bash at that and just make sure that the fit's right before I cut out my more expensive fabric. So next time I'll pop back and talk about that, and then we'll think about nice jersey patterns for the autumn. Maybe a couple more Agnes style tops or a Molly top from Sew Over It. I'm trying to steer clear of always doing Sew Over It patterns, but I do love them when you get used to a fit. So apologies for that. I am going to try some of the more the other indie pattern companies as well. So I'm trying to expand my range a bit. I'm quite conscious that a couple of people have said you only sew over it until in the buttons, and I don't really, but it's just the ones that I find the easiest. So yeah, I will try some others, and if you know of any brand new indie pattern companies that you've found and discovered, let me know, and hopefully I can review something a little bit different next time. All right, so that's it from me this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you've all been having a great month, a great summer so far, or winter, depending where you are. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.